Hello everyone, I'm Freddie Herrera. I'm going to spend a few minutes and talk to you about something that we all deal with on a daily basis. Distracted drivers. How many people in the audience, raise your hand if you've been behind a distracted driver, the one that's in front of you, the one that won't get out of your way, that's driving 20 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. Everybody, right? Very frustrating. But on a more serious note, on top of the frustration, it's a very serious topic. I want to, in the next few minutes, hopefully answer the question, and obviously to be a little more serious. And the question is texting and driving us, or distracted driving, is it killing us here in the United States? So in the next few minutes, we're going to talk about the dangers of driving while distracted. We're also going to talk about comparing drinking and driving, briefly, drinking and driving versus distracted driving. I'm going to share the 3 most common ways that we are distracted. And I'm also going to share, lastly, touch on liability, which is obviously becoming a problem. So let's start with some statistics first. Some things that, there's hundreds of statistics that you can find on the internet or in books that they keep in reference to distracted driving or the cause of accidents. But there are 38,000 fatalities in the United States every year. Of those 38,000 fatalities, 1 in every 4 is caused by a distracted driver right now. So in addition to that, approximately 9 people are killed every 24 hours as a result, in an automobile accident, as a result of distracted driving. So if you, in 24 hours, if you are sleeping 6 or 8 hours at that time, so in 16 or 18 hours, there are 9 people that are going to obviously die on our roads due to distracted driving. So that's about 2 every hour. So it's obviously by the numbers, it is killing us. Driving distracted is killing us out here. Let's talk about.
You said it 3 times.
I did?
Yeah, you said distracting and driving 3 times.
Oh, well, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about people that are driving and they're on their phone, right?
If you drink and you drive, you're trash.
That's true. And you will do that too if you're playing on your phone. So let's talk about the 3 most common ways that we're distracted. 1 is visually, and that's taking your eyes off the road. 2 is manually, and that's taking your hands off the wheel. And lastly, it's cognitively, which is basically daydreaming and driving. Now, if you're manipulating a cell phone while you're driving, you're doing 2 of those things. 1, you're visually looking at your phone while you're driving, and 2, you're obviously taking your hands off of the wheel to manipulate the phone. So there's no doubt by doing both of those things or combining those that there's no doubt why you're 4 times more likely to have a car accident. Let's talk about drinking and driving briefly. Drinking and driving in 2011 and 2012, accidents went down 25%. So we're doing a really good job about enforcing our laws that are in place. All 50 states have laws. We're doing a good job of enforcing those laws, and that's bringing our DUI-related accidents down. However, texting and driving or distracted driving in the same time period has gone up 22%. So we're doing a good job on the one hand, but obviously we have some work to do in reference to passing some laws that will obviously regulate this new thing that we're dealing with that's killing so many of us out on the highways today. And lastly, let's touch on liability. Liability's been coming to the forefront of accidents. It always has been, but now it's coming to the forefront as far as texting and driving. I'm going to share one short story. Basically, the story is in New Jersey, a husband and wife decided to get on a motorcycle, take an evening ride. At the same time they were getting on that motorcycle to take an evening ride, a 17 and an 18-year-old, a boyfriend and a girlfriend, were sending text messages back and forth. The boyfriend jumped in his truck and ended up on the same stretch of roadway where the husband and wife were, and they had a collision. As a result of the collision, the husband and wife, both of them lost their legs. So they sued. Not only did they sue Mr. Best, who was driving the truck, but they also sued the person, his girlfriend, who was 17, who sent the message. Now, they lost the lawsuit against the person who sent the message, but they did get a judgment and win the lawsuit against the person who received it and caused the crash that cost them their legs. As a result of that, New Jersey has since passed a law, as a result of that accident and others, have passed a law that basically says if you send a text message or any message and you cause an accident, that you're liable up to $150,000 in damages, and you can also spend up to 10 years of your life in prison. So there are states that are moving in that direction, and they're trying to make more people, to hold more people accountable for those accidents that they're causing. So overall, briefly, is texting and driving killing us? I think it is. It obviously is. There's some things that are being put in place to minimize that with laws and then lawsuits, obviously. But it is killing us out here, and with those numbers and that information, I hope that you go out here and become a better driver. Hope that you become more aware of the danger that you're putting yourself and other motorists in when you pick up your cell phone and you decide you want to text or manipulate that phone or take any of your attention away from the road. Hopefully, this brief amount of information will allow you to kind of think about that a little more. Thank you very much. Now you can turn it off.
What for now?